Today we are going to look at the neck or cervical spine and a typical postural fault that we see often in the clinic. Here on this diagram you'll see that the cervical spine or neck curves inwards, and you'll remember from the previous videos this is called a lordosis. So here we have a normal cervical lordosis. The yellow bar depicts the shoulder line. In the cervical spine, the anterior muscles, the cervical flexors, and the posterior muscles, the cervical extensors, including the suboccipital spinal extensors, which are a short group of muscles in the upper part of the neck which attach the head and stabilise it in relation to the spine. The anterior muscles and the posterior muscles are in balance. One of the common postural faults we see in the cervical spine in the clinic is what's commonly known as a poking chin posture. And you may have noticed people in the work situation, particularly if they have a poor workstation, they will develop this postural fault. Typically they will sit and the chin will be forward and the head slightly tilted posterior. So this poking chin posture increases the cervical lordosis. An increase in the cervical lordosis will stretch the anterior flexor muscles, but also shorten a particular group of the extensor muscles, and we mentioned those previously, the suboccipital extensors. So we no longer have a balanced posture in regard to the cervical musculature. There is a degree of imbalance where the suboccipital extensors are relatively short and working hard, and the anterior structures, the cervical flexors, are relatively long and tend to be working poorly or are inhibited. In this poking chin posture, it is important that the correct exercises are given in order for you to return to a balanced state. Therefore, the exercises that you will be given will be related to strengthening the anterior cervical flexors, but also exercises to lengthen or stretch the suboccipital extensor.